Now let's visualize the probability comparisons across all key outcomes. The chart shows the likelihood percentages for each major predicted outcome, providing a clear comparative analysis of the summit's potential results. Key takeaways from our analysis with supporting data: no breakthrough on immediate ceasefire is expected at 85%. A potential framework for future trilateral talks may emerge at 60%. Putin achieves a significant propaganda victory at 90%. Public relations focus dominates at 95%. These numbers quantify the summit's anticipated outcomes. Examining the geopolitical impact through a radar analysis. This visualization measures influence across multiple dimensions, including military, economic, diplomatic, and soft power factors. The chart reveals how each leader's position may shift following the summit. Welcome to our analysis of the upcoming Trump-Putin summit in Anchorage, Alaska on August 15, 2025. This historic meeting between two global leaders promises to shape the future of international diplomacy. Let's explore the predicted outcomes based on current geopolitical dynamics. First, we examine the likelihood of an immediate ceasefire. With a high probability of 85%, experts predict no immediate breakthrough. The summit is framed more as a listening exercise than a negotiation, and Ukraine's exclusion from the talks significantly undermines any potential agreement. Russia's territorial demands directly conflict with Ukraine's sovereignty, making an immediate ceasefire highly unlikely. Next, we consider the potential for establishing a framework for future talks. With a moderate likelihood of 60%, there's potential for setting up future meetings with Zelensky. Trump emphasizes a trilateral format, though Russia's conditions may delay meaningful progress. This represents a more realistic pathway for diplomatic advancement. Territorial land swapping discussions carry a moderate likelihood of 55%. Preliminary talks on territorial concessions are possible, but face strong opposition from Ukraine and Western allies. Without Kiev's direct involvement, these discussions are likely to stall. Any territorial arrangements require genuine Ukrainian participation to be meaningful. Putin's diplomatic victory carries a high likelihood of 90%. Meeting Trump on U.S. soil provides significant propaganda value for Russia. This enhances Russia's global image with minimal concessions required. The symbolic nature of the meeting location provides Putin with a substantial diplomatic win regardless of substantive outcomes. Limited bilateral discussions between the U.S. and Russia have a low to moderate likelihood of 40%. Topics like arms control and sanctions remain secondary to the Ukraine focus. U.S. priorities center on the Ukrainian conflict, leaving limited bandwidth for broader bilateral issues. These matters may receive attention, but won't dominate the agenda. Public relations focus carries an extremely high likelihood of 95%. Both leaders will emphasize optics over substance. Trump will claim progress toward peace, while Putin will project strength through joint appearances. Image management becomes more important than implementing concrete solutions. Expect carefully choreographed public moments designed for maximum media impact. Several risks and challenges must be considered. Ukraine's absence risks undermining Kiev's position. 59% of the U.S. public lacks confidence in Trump's Russia policy. European insistence on Ukrainian sovereignty creates additional tension. These factors complicate meaningful diplomatic progress and highlight the summit's limitations. In conclusion, our pie chart distribution shows the summit's likely focus areas. The Anchorage summit represents more of a diplomatic gesture than a substantive negotiation. While both leaders seek to project strength and statesmanship, structural obstacles to meaningful progress remain formidable. The real test will be whether this meeting leads to genuine follow-up diplomacy that includes all relevant parties. Thank you for your attention to these important global developments.